103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves women's basketball.
From Stewart Fieldhouse in Winfield, Kansas, good afternoon and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Southwestern College Lady Mound Builders. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Weeder with you for the final regular season game of the 2021-2022 season as Ottawa takes on last place Southwestern. The Braves at 8-19, they're 6-17 in conference. They've lost 2 in a row, coming off a loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan last Saturday, 69-49. Their opponent, Southwestern College Lady Mound Builders, at 1-28, 0-23 in conference. They have lost 25 in a row after falling to Oklahoma Wesleyan on Wednesday, 64-39. Hello everyone, Casey Weeder with you as Ottawa trying to head into the KCAC tournament with a victory, and they need to hang on to that number 10 spot. They've got to find a way to come up with a win here tonight as they have St. Mary's right on their tail, but the Braves do own the tiebreaker. So a win today for OU would have them traveling to take on the 7th seed, which right now McPherson and Oklahoma Wesleyan both tied for that spot. Ottawa played McPherson close in both matchups, and really when you dive into that matchup last Saturday, Ottawa played really well for 3 quarters before Oklahoma Wesleyan kind of pulled away from them. So I like both of those matchups. However, if you end up falling tonight and St. Mary's takes over in the 10th spot, you become the 11, you're running into having to go to Bethany or Kansas Wesleyan. We'll take our first break on the pregame show. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back inside Stewart Fieldhouse as we get set for Ottawa and Southwestern for the final regular season game of the 2021-2022 season. Braves had an off day on Wednesday, so the rest of the conference, everyone in action except for OU, so an opportunity to continue to work this young squad for head coach Tarnish has got. The Braves will be without Brooks Spraggins tonight, has that boot on her right foot, has dealt with a foot injury all year, and maybe potentially getting her back for the KCAC tournament on Monday. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip, and it could be one of 4 places really for OU. But take care of business tonight, and you're looking at a McPherson or Oklahoma Wesleyan trip on Monday. Braves do get Jaleesa Simons back this evening, and she's going to be inserted back into the starting lineup, the senior from Toronto, Canada, who is third on this team in scoring at 9 points a game. So add her in, but Ottawa will be without Brooks Spraggins as they deal with things this afternoon. Ottawa was down 7-0 right out of the gate to Oklahoma Wesleyan. They cut it to 21-14 and were as close as 6 in that first half before Oklahoma Wesleyan led at half, 47-33. Then they would stretch it out to a 20-point lead halfway through the third quarter and would win it 80-60. Braves really didn't shoot the ball well, 28% from the field, 5 of 26 overall on the evening. So it was important for OU to come out, hopefully tonight, and get a good start. The Southwestern team Ottawa beat earlier this year, 70-42 back on January 10th, and it was really the defense. They led 34-12 at halftime and really managed to just shut down Southwestern from the field, holding the Builders to just 30% from the field and 3 of 19 from 3 while producing 24 turnovers against Southwestern. We'll look at the other matchups this afternoon and into this evening. One of the earlier games for OU on the year. It'll be number 8 Sterling at Oklahoma Wesleyan, University of St. Mary at York, McPherson at Tabor, Kansas Wesleyan at Friends, and Avila at Bethel. As this is game 1 of our doubleheader, the men will follow as they will take on receiving vote Southwestern. Nothing really on the line in that game outside of Ottawa needing a big national top 25 win. They have one of those this year over Bethel, and it was on the road. If they were to get it tonight, you have to think they're in the national tournament no matter what happens in the KCAC tournament. As we look to wrap up our pregame show and we come back, it's Ottawa University women against Southwestern College. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Welcome back to Stewart Fieldhouse in Winfield, Kansas. We get set for OU and Southwestern as we get you the starters for the Builders at 1-28, 0-23 in the KCAC. They have lost 25 in a row. At guard will be number 10, Denisha Anderson, a 5'6" junior from Port Arthur, Texas. At guard, number 11, Amanda Grady, a 5'6" sophomore from Lexington, Oklahoma. At guard will be number 23, Jordan Simone, a 5'7" freshman from Alexandria, Louisiana, player that Ottawa didn't see earlier this year. She's played every game since then, came up from the JV team, has done a nice job, averages 6 points and shoots 30% from three. At guard will be number 1, Shaylin Choate, a 5'4" senior from Trinidad, Colorado, the transfer from Oklahoma Panhandle State. And at forward, number 44, Sydney Dennis, the 6'1" senior from Oklahoma City. She had a double-double Wednesday, 15 points, 11 boards. She averages 9 rebounds per game, as that is 5th in the KCAC. They're coached by Whitney Corley in her 7th season. Assistant coaches Jordan Bishop and Jasmine Lasky. For your Ottawa University Braves, they are 8-19, 6-17 in the KCAC. Have lost 2 straight coming off that loss last Saturday. Oklahoma Wesleyan 69-49. At guard will be the senior Liz Bond playing her final regular season game at OU. 5'10" senior from Kansas City, Kansas. 10 points and 5 boards for Liz. At guard will be number 11, Jaleesa Simons, the 5'9" senior from Toronto, Canada. 9 points per game. She shoots 43% from the floor. At guard will be number 15, Jordan Bianco, the 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. Shoots 35% from three and 90% from the foul line. At guard will be number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5 junior from Portland, Oregon. 18 points, 4 boards last Saturday. She has scored more than 15 points in back-to-back games for the first time this year. She scored 15 against McPherson a week and a half ago. She averages 5 points and 4 boards a game. And at forward number 45, Kenesia Payne, the 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama, averages 10 points and 7 rebounds per game. As Ottawa, coached by Tarnisha Scott in her second season, assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins as they introduce the Builders. Ottawa in the black jerseys, black shorts, gold trim around the shorts. Ottawa across the chest in white numbers for the Braves, gold on the shoulders. For Southwestern, gray jerseys, gray shorts, purple on the shoulders, purple numbers outlined in black with Southwestern in cursive in purple outlined in black as they get set to break it here. The floor inside the Stewart Fieldhouse was renovated just a couple of years ago, so have that the best way to describe it, looks like the Boston Celtics floor has the wooden squares laid out, and they have two-tone with a darker wood in the paint with KCAC written in white. As we get set to jump it up, it'll be Dennis and Payne will win it as Ottawa goes from left to right in the first half. Jordan Bianco starts at the point for OU as she moves there, as Ottawa does insert Jaleesa Simons back into the starting lineup. Simons wearing a heavy brace on that right knee, trying to go right side of Bianco, has it poked away, but gets it back near midcourt. 10 on the shot clock for OU. Bianco left side of the floor, driving in the corner, finds Simons. Simons up top for Vaughn. Liz looking to drive on Choate, tries to float one. It's a tough angle, and it caroms off, and a rebound for Southwestern. Choate, right side for Grady. In the corner, back to Choate. Top of the key for Anderson. They'll swing it around as she's looking to drive baseline. It's Simones, and she has it ripped away by Jaleesa Simons, gets the steal. And the first turnover on the Builders. No score, 55 seconds into the first quarter. Vaughn trying to drive, cut off by Choate, has to pick up her dribble. In the corner, she finds Bianco. Screen set by Vaughn on the wing. Bianco dribbles from the top of the perimeter, left side for Lowe. Dribble handoff for Amir. Shot clock says 4 seconds on it. Vaughn turned around, pulls up, right-hand jumper good from 10, and she gets out of the lead up 2-0. They have a new scoreboard in here. It's one that originally they hadn't changed, and it had to be 30 or 40 years. Have a new scoreboard, and then they have a new shot clock that hangs from a really awkward angle. The runner from 4 feet, no good. Offensive rebound by Dennis. They kick it in the corner again for Grady for 3. Off the mark. Tipped around, offensive rebound again, this time by Choate. But what it does when the shot clock gets to 10 is it starts kind of toggling through basically from 10 seconds down. So it looks like what it does on the big scoreboard, and that'll be a foul as it goes on Kenesia Payne. Driving inside was Denisha Anderson. That's got to be really confusing for a player looking at that shot clock because it shows 43. It's supposed to show 4.3. As it'll be Denisha Anderson to the free throw line to shoot 2. Anderson, a 51% foul shooter. She averages 7 points and 3 rebounds per game. Had 8 points and 7 boards in the home loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan Wednesday. Anderson, a lefty's first free throw is good. (2-1) Ottawa lead. One more upcoming for Anderson. Tied at 2. Both free throws are good with 8:03 remaining in the first quarter. Stewart Fieldhouse, the oldest building west of the Mississippi that still plays basketball in the building. Payne trying to go through the contact bucket, no good. Had it from a tight angle, just rattles out, and a whistle and a foul called on Southwestern. Foul goes on Simones, her first. Team foul number 1, and since Kenesia Payne to the line. First matchup, Payne just dominated inside, 19 points and 9 rebounds against the Southwestern team as she hits the first free throw. The junior from Huntsville, Alabama, the transfer from Gadsden State, 10 points, 7 boards, but she has really been dominating inside over the past, really the second time through the KCAC schedule. Second free throw short, lead at 3-2 in favor of OU, 7:47 remaining in the first quarter. Simone's right side for Anderson. Anderson left corner. Simone's with a quick trigger off the three. Good box out by Payne on the miss, and the rebound by OU. Bianco taps her chest near midcourt, finds Vaughn at the top of the key. Left wing, Amir Lowe, pick and roll. Lowe, foul line, driving, gets in the lane, gets on her pivot foot, kicks it out to Vaughn. Liz, through the contact, trying to drive through, gets all the way to the basket, can't get it to go on the runner. The rebound by Sydney Dennis, the fifth best rebounder in the conference. 7 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Braves have started 1 of 3 from the floor. Loose ball ripped away by Vaughn as she was able to take it away from Anderson, who tried to drive into a double team. Another steal for OU, their second of the quarter. Bianco, deep three from straight away. Oh, just off the front rim, no good, and out of play. Subs coming for OU, and it's going to be a fresh 5, so we'll try and get that to you. It'll be Janiah Hendricks, the 5'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kennedy Bankett, number 4, the 5'9 freshman from Glendale, Maryland. Amaya Marlette, number 14, a 5'8 freshman from Wetmore, Kansas. And number 22, Noelle Brown, the 5'10 freshman from Wichita. All into the game, along with Haley Franklin. So it is a 5-for-5 swap. Franklin, the 5'6 freshman from Baton Rouge. Loose ball inside, knocked away by Brown. And she's going to give up some size inside, but she has a little bit more length and maybe a little more mobility inside than Kinesia Payne. Coach Scott not happy early on with the performance from her starters, going for a 5-for-5. Into the game for Southwestern will be number 20, Katie Klimkowski, a 5'8 freshman from Hera, Oklahoma. And a three-pointer good by Southwestern off the inbound as Choate hits the three, and it's a 5-3 advantage for the home team. And Haley Franklin called for the traveling violation as Ottawa commits their first turnover. Just got a little lazy with that pivot foot, drug it a little too much, and the officials call her for traveling. 6 minutes and 23 seconds left in our opening quarter. Ottawa trailing 5-3. Braves with a double team on Anderson near midcourt. She gets out of it, kicks it right side, and they're going to keep it in play, but it's right in the hands of Hendricks. She's 2-on-2 the other way, and they're going to call her for palming, and then she falls to the floor. A turnover on OU, their second. Fortunately for OU, they've had some slow starts lately. Look at that Oklahoma Wesleyan game a week ago. Ottawa was down 9-3. In the first 5 minutes, they cut it to 5, though, early in the second quarter. 5:55 left in the first. Choate up top for Grady. Drives off that left foot. Hand off to Choate. Another three. This one caroms off the back of the rim. Loose ball. Bankett has it. Trying to find anyone down low. She finds Brown. And Ottawa with numbers the other way, 3-on-2. Cross-court pass finds Franklin. Left side for Marlette. She'll spin up and under through the contact, draws the foul. Her runner was short, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2. Amaya will shoot 2. That foul called on Grady. Returning for Southwestern is Jordan Simone. 5-3 advantage for Southwestern. Free throw good from Marlette on the year, shooting 64% from the foul line. One more for Amaya is good. Braves 3 of 4 from the foul line. We're tied at 5 halfway through the first quarter. Anderson and Simone going back and forth, but right back into a trap. Bounce pass left side for Klimkowski. The left wing, again, Ottawa just trapping everywhere on the floor right now. Simone's left open for 3, shoots it, nothing but net. And that's the second triple for the Builders. They're 2 of 4 from deep. They shoot just 24% on the season, but the 2 they've made have been with a lot of confidence early on. 3-point lead for Southwestern. Brown inside to Marlette, has good position, looking to go through the contact, and a whistle and a foul called on the Builders. Call that foul on Klimkowski, her first personal. Returning for Southwestern is Choate. Grady will come out. 20 on the shot clock for OU. 5 minutes left in the opening quarter. Southwestern leading by 3. Braves inbound to Brown on the right wing. Good look inside to Marlette through the contact. Her shot is blocked. Brown gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul. That's going to go on Simone. Team foul number 4 on Southwestern. Second personal on Simone. Bank gets inbound for OU. A whistle off the ball, and it's going to be on Southwestern. And that's going to be the 15th foul on the Builders. And there'll be 2 free throws there for OU as the officials finally saw it. They were about to let Ottawa inbound it. So Brown shoots 2 free throws. Ottawa in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. First free throw, no good for Noel Brown. Second for Brown is going to go. The first free throw trip for Brown on the year. She is 1 of 2, and Ottawa trailing by 2, 8-6. Created some turnovers, but haven't been able to come up with points so far, trailing just by 2. Choke, right side, off the screen is Chris Hyman. Down low they go to Dennis. Nice steal inside, gets by Brown, layup's good. That entire play drawn up for Sydney Dennis. She was able to get good distance from Noel Brown. Here's Franklin in the lane, off the glass, good, spinning, turning, lays it in. First field goal for Haley Franklin, and Ottawa trailing by 2, 10-8. A lot of confusion. Dennis all the way down the baseline, kicks it left side, three-pointer in the corner, off the back rim, no. Janiyah Hendricks able to get the rebound. Janiyah came up with 5 points, 2 rebounds in 15 minutes against Oklahoma Wesleyan last week, so playing a little closer to home. Really stepped it up for Ottawa when they needed some guards, when there was a lot of foul trouble. Marlette with a little layup from inside, just kind of had to finger roll it from the left block, and she gets it to go, and we're tied at 10. It's hard to describe what she just did there. Southwestern loses it out of play. No, it was last touched by OU as it went off the hands of Kennedy Bankett. All 5 starters back in for Ottawa. Vaughn, Simons, Bianco, Lowe, and Payne. As the 5 subs for Ottawa came in and did a tremendous job of getting the Braves a little bit of energy and back into it with 3:42 remaining in the opening quarter. Hyman left wing, bounce pass to the free throw line, Anderson. Back in the corner, Hyman goes through her hands and into the Ottawa bench for a turnover. You have a final score from Denton, Texas. Ottawa University softball defeating NCAA Division II Texas Women's University 4-3. That's in game 1, so we'll keep you updated on game 2. All kinds of Ottawa University events today. Vaughn with a nice lob inside to Payne. She draws the foul and goes back to the free throw line. Today we also have the KCAC Wrestling Championships on the campus of Ottawa University. Last time I checked, there were 6 Braves in the final, one of which is the heavyweight final, which has 2 Braves in it. And the team's stats had Ottawa up by 30 points, so free throw for Payne comes up short. Braves are 4 of 7 from the foul line. One more for Canisia. Second one good for Payne, and Ottawa leads by 1, 11-10 with 3:25 left in the opening quarter. Back to the full court pressure by the Braves. Loose ball taken away by Bianco. She's going to find Simons. Left side low. Back to Simons. Good look off the glass, just short. And the rebound by Cho. Braves are 3 of 8 from the field. Builders are 3 of 9. 3-minute mark in the first quarter. Braves leading by 1, 11-10. Anderson down low to Dennis. Backs it on Payne in the lane. Right side kick to Grady. Left wing 3 for Hyman. Straight away good. As I talked about, this is the last place team from 3 on the season. They've made 3 in the first quarter, and their lead, they regain it at 13-11. Low to Payne, middle of the floor, hands it off to Simons. Simons down low to Payne. Canisia through the contact, has it blocked away, but then the loose ball is going to be picked up by Vaughn as it was knocked down to the other end by Lowe. Payne all the way to the basket. Shake that Vaughn all the way to the basket, has her shot blocked by Dennis and out of play. It'll be Ottawa's inbound on the baseline. Sydney Dennis 4 blocks against Oklahoma Wesleyan Wednesday. This team is third in the conference. They average 4 blocks per game. Inbound quickly to Vaughn. She'll take the jumper, goes off the glass. Can't hang on to it. And they're going to call a jump ball, which will give Southwestern possession as Lowe got tangled up with Vonay Thomas, the 5'9 freshman from Ashdown, Arkansas. And the struggles from the field continue for this first group for the Braves, who are just 3 of 11. 2:12 remaining in the first quarter. Ottawa sticking with that, it's kind of a 2-3 trap, but it's leaving wide open looks. Another one for 3. Good. 4th triple for Southwestern and their largest lead of the game as they go up by 5, 16-11. The Builders are 4 of 7 from 3. Dribble handoff to Simons. Dribbles it off. Her foot still ends up in the hands of Bianco. Her 3's an air ball. Tipped out though to Vaughn. Right short corner to Simons. Jaleesa wants a 3. No. Then at 35 remaining in the first quarter, Braves down 16-11. Braves have really struggled on the road this season. They're just 3-10 and 3-9 in conference play. All the way to the bucket, layup no good, but Grady's going to the foul line as Simons was a little late getting through that screen. Subs for the Braves, we'll see Alyssa Guzman, the 5'4 senior from San Antonio, Texas, come in for Vaughn. Saw Noelle Brown get up for a second. Looks like she's going to stay on the bench for now. Free throw good for Grady. Second free throw off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Lowe as Ottawa trailing 17-11 in the first quarter. Just a minute 10 remaining. Guzman takes over between the circles. Lowe at the elbow. Amir faces up. They'll go to Payne. Payne spinning. Layup, no. Offensive rebound. Ball's loose. Picked up by Lowe, who's everywhere offensively for OU as they have just continued to struggle. Payne to Dennis. Tipped out to Bianco. Jordan in the lane finds Payne. She wants an elbow jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound. Put back good. Guzman is good with the right hand as Lowe had a really good box out that just allowed that ball to drop right in the hands of Guzman, and she lays it in. That ends an 8-0 run by Southwestern. Right side, Grady. She'll go baseline, gets in the lane, finds Dennis wide open, and then she's hit on the arm to prevent the layup. Foul goes on Guzman, her first. Team foul number 3. Claire Nichols looking to check in after the free throws, a 5'9 senior from Broken Arrow. Check in after the first from Sydney Dennis. Dennis's first trip to the foul line. Free throw is good. Southwestern 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Dennis's second is good. Puts the lead back out to 6 at 19-13. Into the game for the first time for OU will be Simone Rowland, the 5'3 freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Braves have played 12 players in this opening quarter. And Ottawa going to take a timeout with 27.6 remaining in the quarter, trailing 19-13. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Yes, I'm so sorry about the wait, ma'am. I'll be with you shortly. Carrie, how many appointments did we book at 2:30?
Jin's physical therapy clinic is pretty stretched.
That was some light stretch.
He needs another PT before patients get bent out of shape.
You get a fresh ice pack from Miss Davis's name.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Braves with some offensive struggles out of the gate after being off for 6 days, as they have shot just 4 of 16 from the field. On the other hand, Southwestern, who played on Wednesday, is 4 of 7 from the three-point line. 27 seconds after the remaining after Ottawa took the timeout. No sub for OU. Guzman's going to be called for traveling. as she was trying to take Anderson down the wing and just forgot to put the ball on the floor. 19.4 left in the quarter. It's been all Builders in this first. Grady up top for Choate. Back to Grady, right wing. Ball goes through her hands. Bianco, for some reason, decides to save it. Payne will pick it up. 5 seconds left. Bianco, right side to Lowe. Got to get a shot off at the buzzer. It's well off the mark from 35 feet, and that takes us to the end of one as Ottawa trails by 6, 19-13 against the Southwestern College Lady Mound Builders. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KLFO.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Eucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at eucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Eucora. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Eucora. Get 30% off Eucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you and your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back to Winfield, Kansas, as Ottawa trails Southwestern 19-13 after one quarter. As shooting woes for OU in that first, just 4 of 17 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, but we're 5 of 8 from the foul line. On the other hand, Southwestern 5 of 11, 4 of 7 from 3, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Bring Franklin and Marlette in as they join Bianco, Payne, and Lowe. Payne, middle of the floor, right side for Lowe. Amir, little jump stop floater off the back rim, no, and then a whistle for over the back called on Ottawa. First team foul on OU in the second quarter. First personal on Amir. Full court pressure by OU. Inbound to Choate. Back to Anderson. 9:34 remaining in the second. 19-13 Southwestern lead. Choate in the corner to Anderson. She'll go baseline on Lowe through the contact shot blocked by Payne. Loose ball inside. And the putback goes off the bottom of the rim and off deflection from Lowe, as that was Thomas who picked up the offensive rebound. It'll stay with Southwestern with a fresh shot clock as it goes to 20. 9:22 remaining in the second quarter. Inbound to Grady. Right corner for Anderson. Grady left-hand dribble finds Thomas. Right side Grady. Deep three for her. Just in and out, but an offensive rebound by Sydney Dennis. They are just killing Ottawa on the glass. Reverse layup goes for Dennis. And the lead out to 8, 21-13. The desperate Southwestern team, they are 0-23 in conference play. They've lost 25 straight overall. Just 1-28 and an offensive foul called on Ottawa for an illegal screen by Amaya Marlette. Team foul number 2 on OU. Noelle Brown into the game for Kinesia Payne. That's the first personal on Amaya. Braves just seem very tentative to start this game. A little unsure of themselves. A couple tough losses against McPherson and Oklahoma Wesleyan. 2 good teams. Ottawa just has to trust themselves right now. They have more talent than the Southwestern squad. Anderson goes baseline. Offensive rebound. Put back there for Davis. Missing to make that for Thomas. And it's a double-digit lead for Southwestern as they go up 23-13. Inside, Franklin trying to score down the baseline. No, and we'll have a jump ball as Brown and Dennis get tied up. It'll be Builder basketball. You look back here. Score was 13-11. That makes it a 10-2 run for Southwestern. They scored the first 4 of the second quarter. Braves 4 of 19 shooting the basketball. 23-13 Builders. Simone. Ottawa trying to trap his Bankett into the game. Brown, shot blocked as Anderson thought she was going to have a right-handed easy layup, but going from that left side, Brown swapped it out of play. It'll stay with the Builders with 16 on the shot clock. Simone's to inbound. Goes to Grady in the left corner. Up top, Anderson. Right side, Simone. Three-pointer for her is good. 13-point lead for Southwestern. Ottawa looking down low for Bankett, dribbles it off her leg, gets it back, and then draws a foul as Grady had to go over her right shoulder to reach for the basketball. First team foul on the Builders in the second quarter. Second personal on Amanda Grady. Bankett's inbound, up top to Noelle Brown. Free throw line, Franklin. Haley trying to drive through the contact, takes it but can't score. And the rebound by Dennis. Braves have misfired on their last 9 shots. Trailing 26-13 with 7:34 left in the first half. Simone, just at the end of the SC logo at midcourt, choke. Down low to Dennis. Right into a double team, and Ottawa able to force the jump ball. Kennedy Bankett gives Ottawa possession as Dennis turned right into her in the lane. This drought for Ottawa started with 43 seconds left at the end of the first quarter, so almost 4 minutes. And Kennedy Bankett trying to get the and one opportunity, but does go to the free throw line. Her layup came up a little short from the left side, and she'll shoot 2. Third personal on Amanda Grady. She will check out of the game. We will see Hyman come back in. Turning for OU is Kinesia Payne. Brown will take a seat. Free throw for Bankett, good. Kennedy, a 75% foul shooter. She is the second best free throw shooter on this team behind Jordan Bianco. As Jordan shoots 90%. Both free throws are good for Kennedy. Full court press by Ottawa. Choke. And that's going to be a 5-second violation. No, a timeout called by Whitney Corley to prevent the 5-second violation. Our score 26-15 in favor of Southwestern with 7:15 remaining in the first quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. It's Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor to make
the earth take the shape that I wanted to take.
And the Allens fire up their John Deere 3032E compact tractor to
grow about 9 acres of flowers.
Because the beauty of having land is deciding how to make it yours. There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
First timeout used by Southwestern by head coach Whitney Corley. They still have to inbound, and then Ottawa commits the foul on the inbound. It'll go on Liz as they had Simone basically trapped between the sideline and the baseline. Vaughn commits her first personal. Team foul number 3. A lot of whistles so far. Ottawa went in the bonus with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. They break the trap, choke down the far sideline, then dribbles into the right corner. Back up top, Simone. Simone picks up her dribble. Choke wants a 3 in the corner. Hits the base of the rim, but an offensive rebound by Simone, and then it goes out of bounds off of Ottawa. Builders are just all over Ottawa on the glass. 17-9 advantage as they have 6 offensive rebounds. Almost as many offensive rebounds as Ottawa has total rebounds. Simone's left open for 3. This one no good. Rebound by Liz. Liz with the right-hand dribble. Out to the right wing. Brings it back up top to Haley Franklin. 6:46 remaining in the first half. Ottawa trailing by 11. Bankett off the screen from Vaughn. Picks up her dribble. Right wing low for 3 on the wing. Oh, it's an air ball. And it will go out of play. Marlette comes back in for Vaughn. Braves 0 for 4 from 3. Shooting just 19% from the field overall. 26-15, the lead for Southwestern. 6:25 to go in the half. Choate left open for three again, yes. Make it a 29-15 lead. 14-point advantage. Largest lead of the game for Southwestern. Marlette lob inside to Payne. Payne backing in on Dennis. Throws one wildly. Offensive rebound by Bankett and a whistle and a foul called on Southwestern. On the putback by Bankett. Second personal on Shaylin Choate. Bankett will shoot two, but a 14-point lead for Southwestern. Returning for the Builders is Thomas. Taking a seat is Hyman. Bankett's free throw good. Kennedy's come off the bench. She scored three, all from the foul line. A couple rebounds for her. Second one, no good. Rebound by Dennis. Sydney has 6 points and 6 rebounds in the first half. Ottawa 8 of 12 from the foul line, trailing by 13. The shot clock didn't start, so we'll have a stoppage on the floor. That's a good thing for OU because Bankett looked to have kind of caught Simone's with the body. The officials will reset the shot clock to 26 seconds, or will set the shot clock to 26. Inbound is stolen away by Bankett. She wants to get all the way to the rim. She does, lays it in with the left. A little 3-0 run by Kennedy Bankett. Choate's dribbling from the right side of the floor to the left, picks up her dribble, leaves it with Simone, guarded by Hendricks. Right side pass for Anderson. Anderson going baseline on Bankett, and a whistle and another foul called on Ottawa. Was on the floor, so team foul number 4. First personal on Kennedy Bankett. Inbound to Choates in the right corner. Bounce pass down low to Dennis. Spinning in the lane, left hand for Sydney Dennis. No, and the rebound to Payne. Outlet down the far sideline from Franklin to Bankett. Now back to Haley. Get past right corner to Hendricks. Hendricks has to go off her foot. Marlette there to pick up the loose ball. Payne inside, shot blocked with a whistle, and a foul called on Dennis. First personal on Sydney Dennis. Sub for Ottawa as Franklin will come out. We'll see Bianco come in. 2 free throws for Kinesia Payne. First one no good. Payne 2 of 5 from the foul line, has 2 points and 2 boards. In the year, Payne is 63% and has shot much better. Let's see this last one as well. Just short, just not a lot in the legs right now for Kinesia Payne. Ottawa goes 0 of 2 on that free throw trip. It's 8 of 14 overall. Halfway through the second quarter, Southwestern leading by 11. Braves on a 5-0 run. Floater in the lane, off the front rim and in for Katie Klimkowski. Lead back to 13 at 31-18. Marlette looking inside, trying to go to Payne, but it's thrown over her head and out of bounds. Turnover on OU, their 4th. Braves have forced 8 Southwestern turnovers, but have only come up with 5 points off of those. Full court pressure. Klimkowski into the double team. Bounce pass to Choate. Choate, middle of the floor to Anderson. Gets it back with 3 seconds to cross and just does. Right side Choate. Wide open 3. No one there from Ottawa to challenge. It was halfway in and out. Vaughn with the rebound. Liz driving right down the heart of the floor. Kicks it in the corner. Hendricks for 3. No. Braves are 0 of 5 from 3, and really only one of those has looked like it's had a chance to go in so far. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. Braves down 31-18. Choate to the free throw line, Anderson. Anderson off the glass. No. Offensive rebound put back by Klimkowski is good. 33-18 Builders. 3:40 left in the first half. Bounce pass right side, Bankett. Kennedy pick and roll with Liz. Off the screen, Hendricks. She's going to pull up from 15. Off the side rim, no. .322 left in the first half. Can't say Ottawa hasn't had open looks. They just haven't fallen. Choate left open from 18. Off the side rim, no good. Rebound by Liz. Vaughn racking up the boards. There's 4 in the first half. She'll have it middle of the floor. Left side for Bankett. Off the screen from Vaughn. Bankett to Vaughn. Foul line extended. Liz all the way in the lane and fouled by Choate. She'll shoot free throws. That's team foul number 5 on the Builders. Liz will shoot 2. Foul goes on Choate, her 3rd personal. Simones will come back in for the Builders, who have some serious foul trouble. They have Grady with 3, Choate with 3, Klimkowski 2, and Simones with 2. Might be the only way Ottawa can find a way to put points on the board right now is from the foul line. Free throw good for Vaughn. Liz with 3 points and 3 boards. Second one for Liz, no good, as it hit every part of the rim and then just trickled off to the right side. 33-19 Builder lead, 2:49 left in the first half. Simone's left side goes right through the hands of Klimkowski and out of play for another turnover. 9th of the first half on Southwestern. Important 2 minutes and 44 seconds here for Ottawa. 5 of 25 are the Braves from the field, and 0 of 5 from 3. Bianco left side of the floor. Bounce pass to Vaughn just inside the free throw line. Ottawa going to try and go inside the paint, and she's going to dribble right into a triple team, and a jump ball earned by Southwestern. It goes right back to the Builders at 33-19. End of the game for Ottawa is Noelle Brown. She'll come in for Payne. Inbound right side, Klimkowski. Back to Simone. Simone's left-hand dribble. Crosses over. Screen set on Bianco. Now back to Choate for 3 on the wing. Across the front rim, no good. Rebound by Jordan Bianco. Bianco right side to Vaughn. Liz picks up her dribble. Goes back up top to Bianco. With 2:05 to go in the half. Jordan back to Liz. Going to send Brown into the lane. Right wing Bianco. Asking for a screen. She'll get one from Brown. Jordan, left side low. Pump fakes the 3. Steps through. Throws a runner off the back rim and drops. Samir Lowe gets it to go with the left hand, and Ottawa down by 12 at 33-21. Layup inside, no good from Anderson, but she is fouled from behind. Goes on Noelle Brown, and 2 free throws for Anderson. Noelle Brown called for her first personal, team foul number 5. So both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the first half. Halftime, a look at scores from around the KCAC and in Ottawa University action. Free throws good for Anderson. Southwestern 6 of 7 from the foul line. One more upcoming. She hits both. Anderson on the year, just a 51% foul shooter, but made both of those look easy. And the lead back out to 14, 35-21. Minute 30 left in the second quarter. Franklin by Anderson, right-hand layup, good for Haley. Second field goal for Franklin. She has 4. That one looked easy for Haley. Anderson all the way to the basket. throws a wild one up, gets the offensive rebound on the backside by Dennis. Turn around with the left hand, scores, and the foul. It goes on Noelle Brown. Dennis to finish the three-point play. She has 8 in the first half, 9 boards. Free throw off the back rim, no, and the rebound by Amir Lowe, as Lowe and Vaughn kind of got tangled up. Franklin all the way to the bucket, too strong as she hits the deck hard. Rebound by Southwestern. They have numbers the other way with Klimkowski. Step back three from Klimkowski. Banks in. Of course it does. Timeout by Ottawa. As they trail 37-23 with 52 seconds remaining in the first half, and now a technical called on Ottawa. We'll go ahead and keep it here for just a second until we get a word from the officials, but it is a timeout first called by Ottawa. The official's now going to talk about it. The reason why Coach Scott is fired up is that the entire Southwestern bench just flooded onto the floor. They got one warning, still continue to celebrate, and that's what Coach Scott is talking about. Is, I know she's frustrated with her team, but picks up the technical. The score is now 39-23. They forgot to put 2 earlier, so it's actually a 39-23 advantage. The officials still going to talk about it at midcourt, but it has been all Builders tonight so far. 13 of 31 and 6 of 14 from 3. Braves just 7 of 28, 0 of 5 from the three-point line. She's still trying to talk with the officials, even trying to chat with one of the officials that will actually talk to her. The other two just standing at midcourt. We'll just go ahead and take a 1-minute timeout. It says Ottawa trails by 16. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, I get real cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code GEAR for 25 cents a gallon or more cash back on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code GEAR to earn 25 cents a gallon or more on your first tank. That's code GEAR.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
This is timeout. So 39-23 advantage for the Builders. And it'll be free throws for Jordan Simones after the technical issued on Tarnisha Scott. I'm trying to figure out if there will be a timeout called by Ottawa. So what started all of this was the timeout called by Coach Scott as Simones hits the first one. Doesn't look like they're actually going to take it, as Ottawa sends their 5 back out on the floor. One more upcoming for Simones is good to make it 41-23. So we wait for the officials. So it's now going to be actually a change in possession, as Southwestern will have the ball. So opportunity for potential a 4 or 5 point possession, as they have outscored the Braves 22-10 in the second quarter. 41-23, 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Bounce pass to Anderson at the point. Brings it back out to midcourt. Loose ball on the floor, stolen away by Franklin. Knocked loose and picked up by Vaughn near the baseline. Liz, left side to Haley. Haley spinning through the contact, can't get it to go. Brown fights for the rebound, but Dennis takes it away. Builders can basically hold for the last shot as there's about a half-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Franklin trying to stay with Simone. Loose ball goes off the foot of Franklin, but still finds the hands of Anderson. It's just been that type of half for Ottawa. Right side, three-pointer for Thomas off the front rim, no. Of course, Sydney Dennis there for the putback, and then she draws the foul with 6 seconds remaining in the first half. (41-23) Builders, 6 seconds remaining in the first half. It'll be Sydney Dennis to the line to shoot 8 points and 12 rebounds in the first half. As it really has been all Builders. And free throw off the side rim, no good. Builders, just their third miss of the first half. They're 9 of 12. Second one for Sydney Dennis is off the front rim, no good. And then tipped towards the Ottawa bench, and it goes out of play off of Southwestern, but it ran off 3 seconds. The Braves will be left with just 3.7 on the clock. Inbound will go to Franklin. She'll work her way down the near sideline. She'll get a shot off to end the first half. Yes, it's an air ball. That takes us to the end of the first half. Ottawa trailing 41-23 against the Southwestern College Mound Builders. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, so you, without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor.
Shaw stands for skilled hands at work.
And he lives up to the name as he uses his versatile tractor to make
the earth take the shape that I wanted to take.
And the Allens fire up their John Deere 3032E compact tractor to
grow about 9 acres of flowers.
Because the beauty of having land is deciding how to make it yours. There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a deer.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Ottawa trailing at halftime, 41-23. They are outscored in that second quarter, 22-10, as the Builders, who have not won a game in conference play, are up by 18 at halftime over Ottawa. Has basically been Builders throughout. Ottawa led at 2-0 from that point. The Builders would lead by as many as 14 in the second half. And they lead at 41-20, in the second quarter, as they lead at 41-23, as Southwestern just killing Ottawa on the glass. They have 29 rebounds, 10 of those offensive. Braves have just 17 rebounds, 5 offensive. Braves have turned the Builders over 10 times, but have only managed to come up with 5 points off of those turnovers, as the Southwestern poised to try and pick up their first win in KCAC play and their second win on the season, as Braves just haven't had it so far tonight. 7 of 30 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3 and 9 of 16 from the foul line for Southwestern, 13 of 32, 6 of 15 from 3 and 9 of 13 from the foul line. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back inside of Stewart Fieldhouse. Ottawa trailing at the half to Southwestern 41-23 as we try and get you the early scores from around the KCAC today. I believe the only other game in action on the women's side, I'm going to have to check this final. There's Oklahoma Wesleyan 89, Sterling 68. So number 9 Sterling falling 89-68 to Oklahoma Wesleyan. We'll double check that at the next break, but that is huge. That's only the second loss of the year for Sterling College. So maybe it's just one of those odd days where crazy things will happen around the KCAC. Other games coming up, St. Mary and York, as we'll try and get one for that one. But what a huge upset for Oklahoma Wesleyan. St. Mary defeating York 82-75. So Ottawa right now would fall to the 11th seed in the KCAC, would fall out of that 10th spot, and the 11th spot would have Ottawa matched up with Bethany or McPherson. So as of right now, but with that win by Oakwoo, that means McPherson now has to beat Tabor this afternoon. So things getting crazy in the KCAC. We mentioned St. Mary getting a big win over York, 82-75. Other games coming up, McPherson at Tabor, which I believe that one is a 5 o'clock start. Yes, it is. McPherson at Tabor, Kansas Wesleyan at Friends, and Avila at Bethel. So all those games with can have a major effect on what happens going into the KCAC tournament on Monday. Ottawa will absolutely be playing Monday. We do not know where yet. Could be a host of places, but they are in a world of hurt right now after that win by St. Mary, and the win really by Oklahoma Wesleyan as well. That could be a potential landing spot for Ottawa Monday after they knocked off the number 9 ranked team in the country, Sterling College, today, 89-68. We'll take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
BritBox has the most British mysteries.
Got a case to solve, sir.
The most Agatha Christie.
Please try to be calm, huh? It is Hercule Poirot.
The most crime.
Pure, unadulterated evil.
And the most period dramas.
Definitely something that we can build a strong promotional campaign with.
Find the most hours of British TV all in one place. Start your free BritBox trial today at BritBox.com/radio. That's BritBox.com/radio.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Eucora. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. TNC and privacy policy found at eucora.com/TNC.
I've always gotten UTIs. Cranberry products never worked for me, and I felt like I was out of options. I'm Jenna. My experience inspired me to start Eucora. Just mix a packet of Eucora with water and drink it to flush your urinary tract. Get your life back with Eucora. Get 30% off Eucora when you text HEALTH to 64,000. To get 30% off, text HEALTH to 64000.
Explore Banana Republic Factory with 50% off everything. Shop versatile tops, adventure-ready pants, and more from $24.99. Find your nearest store or shop online. Only at Banana Republic Factory.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
if it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV,
you can't be all work and not play.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you and your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
At Panera, you can say yes to both of your cravings. We call it You Pick Two. And with over 465 pairings, you'll find a meal sure to satisfy any mood. Are you feeling both fresh and fun? Pick our Fuji apple salad with a new Thai chicken soup. Or maybe you're feeling classic and bold. Pair some creamy mac and cheese with our new Citrus Asian Crunch salad. Pick your perfect pair and order a You Pick Two today. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu. It's easy when the calendar says winter for your mind to wander to warmer days ahead, like spring. And when your mind wanders to spring, what do you think of? Yeah, us too. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo is back this spring, March 5th and 6th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Booth space for vendors is available now, but will fill up fast. So if your business is all about home, garden, or anything else that says spring, call KOFO today at 785-242-1220 or email sales@kofo.com. With hundreds of your potential customers visiting the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo over 2 days, March 5th and 6th, you can't afford to miss out. It's your booth to do with what you want, and advertising to tell your story to those who need to hear it and need what you've got to offer. Call today, 785-242-1220, or email sales@kofo.com. We're looking forward to seeing you again in the beautiful confines of the ORC Goppert Building, March 5th and 6th at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo. Reserve your booth today.
Welcome back to Stewart Fieldhouse as Ottawa trails at the half, 41-23 to the Southwestern College Lady Mound Builders. And in that first half we talked about, Braves just 23% from the field, 0 of 6 from 3 and 9 of 16 from the foul line. For Southwestern, 13 of 22 at 40%, made 6 threes on 15 attempts. I mean, at 40% from 3 for a team that averages just 24% on the year. But a lot of those have been open looks, and I wonder if we'll see Ottawa maybe switch all screens in the second half outside of Sydney Dennis, but you've got to find a way to box her out. She has just dominated on the interior, and right now Ottawa's got to find a way to shut her down on the boards. They out-rebounded Ottawa 29-17 in the first half. Leading scorer for OU with Kennedy Bankett with 5, Haley Franklin and Amaya Marlette with 4, Liz Vaughn 3 points and 3 rebounds, Alyssa Guzman, Amira Lowe, and Kinesia Payne all with 2. But Payne 0 of 4 from the field. Noelle Brown with 1 as well. For Southwestern, Jordan Simones and Sydney Dennis with 8. Amanda Grady with 7. Katie Klimkowski with 6. Denisha Anderson with 4. Chris Hyman and Shaylin Choate with 3. And Bonet Thomas with 2. Maybe the one positive for Ottawa is that they have Southwestern in lots of foul trouble. But the one player you wanted to see in foul trouble only has 1. That's Sydney Dennis, as Simones has 2, Grady with 3, Klimkowski with 2, and Choate with 3. As we get set for the second half, we'll take our final break. Just a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
By far the most important second half, and really the final half of Ottawa's regular season. But for a team that has not won a game this year in KCAC play in Southwestern, Ottawa has to find a way and claw back into it. It's down by 18. They'll have possession to start the second half. Simons up top for Vaughn. Braves put out their starting 5. Simons left wing. We can do attack, then hands it back off to Vaughn, looking right side. Dribble handoff to Bianco between the circles. 15 on the shot clock for the Braves. Bianco left corner to Lowe. Amir in the lane. Great pass inside to Simons. Her layup, though, hits the bottom of the rim and drops right down into the hands of Sydney Dennis. Great play run by Ottawa. Just can't finish. Grady, screen step by Choate. Ottawa does switch screens there. They kick it in the corner. They go down low to Dennis. Braves try and double team, kick it right side to Choate. It's thrown by her and out of bounds. It goes on the sideline for the 11th turnover on Southwestern. Braves have to try and capitalize. They've only scored 5 points off those turnovers. 9:14 remaining in the third. Braves down by 18. And offensively, have just been stagnant. Here's Vaughn driving on Choate. Off the glass, basket in the foul for Liz Vaughn. Choate picks up her 4th. And Vaughn for an opportunity for an and one. Into the game for Southwestern is Katie Klimkowski. She'll come in for Choate. Vaughn to finish the and one. Liz with 7 points. I may apologize, 5 points, make it 6 after she makes the free throw. And Ottawa gets the first 3 points of the second half, trailing by 15. Klimkowski skips into the front court. Leaves it with Simone. Right wing for Grady. Left wing Simone to the free throw line. Dribbles through, loose ball. Picked up by Ottawa. It'll be low. Amir looking to attack Klimkowski to the far side. But they have really done a nice job getting back defensively. Ottawa has had no transition points. And it's forced the Braves to play all half-court offense. Vaughn, they're going to ISO for her. Anderson will stay with her. Liz spins in the lane. Right side to Payne. Kinesia driving down the baseline. Passes tipped and taken away by Anderson. Braves trying to force the turnover, but Anderson gets by 3 defenders. Kick it in the corner to Grady. She pump fakes the three, finds Simone's on the wing for three. No, but an offensive rebound, then taken away by Lowe. And they're going to call a foul on Ottawa. Second personal on Amir Lowe, and that is harsh. Lowe was the first one of that basketball. That would have been Dennis's second. So to stay with Southwestern, talked about the difference in rebounding. It's 31-17 in favor of the Builders. First matchup this year, Braves ended up +2 on the glass. Right side bounce pass to Anderson. She'll bring it back middle of the floor. Left wing Grady for three. Good. Grady, a 35% three-point shooter. They have just continued to knock them down. That's their 7th make of the game. They're 7 of 17. Vaughn spinning on her pivot foot. Looks to drive down the block on Klimkowski. Gets in the lane. Shot blocked by Dennis. See if it's on her. Vaughn does go to the free throw line. It's on Klimkowski. Second team foul. Grady now the leading scorer with 10 for the Builders. Vaughn's free throw no good. Second for Liz, off the mark as well. Ball goes out of play off of Southwestern. Klimkowski got the last touch. Credit to Amir Lowe, just not quitting on that play. And the senior has just found a resurgence in these last two games. You talk about those 15 she scored against McPherson, then 18 against Oklahoma Wesleyan. While she has started to find something, Rays offensively just have lost it. Simons off the screen, gets to the free throw line. Her jumper good. Field goal for Jaleesa Simons. It's Ottawa within 16 again at 44-28, but it's going to take 5 or 6 stops. And the Braves making some field goals to get them back into it. And Anderson traveled as Grady was coming off the screen. Vaughn beat her to it and forced the turnover. 7:18 left in the third. Can Ottawa find some momentum? Haley Franklin enters the game for Jordan Bianco. Timeout by Ottawa, 30-second timeout. They trail 44-28 with 7:13 to play. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your closet. Does it whisper your taste? Does it scream your taste? The new Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Welcome back. Ottawa trailing 44-28, 7:13 left in the third. It'll be the 5 that left the floor for Ottawa on that timeout. So Payne, Franklin, Vaughn, Simons, and Lowe. Inbound will go to Franklin. 25 on the shot clock, 7:10 left in the third. Right wing Lowe. Dribble hand off for Vaughn. Middle of the floor to Franklin. Left wing Simon as Southwestern drops into his own. Right corner Lowe for a three. Off the front rim. Came up short. Rebound by Anderson. Denisha Anderson, 5 rebounds, 4 points, and 5 assists. My goodness. Which is about her average, though, when you look at her season stats. Leads this team in assists. Right wing pass, Simone. Into the corner for Klimkowski. Bounce pass inside to Dennis. Loose ball taken away by Vaughn, and then she's going to be... Oh, they're not going to call a foul as Vaughn and Dennis run into each other on the baseline. Vaughn falls to the floor. The official doesn't call the foul, and Ottawa turns it over. For Ottawa, their 7th turnover. Not sure what Sydney Dennis has to do to pick up a foul, but she fouled out in the first matchup early in the fourth quarter. Thomas, right side Anderson. Right hand dribble, looking to get to the baseline. Step back jumper, good from 18. for Anderson. The hot shooting continues for Southwestern. Left corner, Bankett open for three on the other end. No. Rebound by Thomas. Good outlet pass from Franklin to find Bankett all alone, but just couldn't drop. Braves 0 of 7 for three. 46-28. The largest lead of the game for Southwestern. Klimkowski, high arcing shot off the glass and in. Make it a 20-point Southwestern lead, 48-28. 5:37 left. Franklin walking across the timeline, and just no sense of urgency right now from OU. Right wing pass, Bankett, dribbling all the way around the top of the key, brings it back to Payne at the free throw line. Canisia in the corner to Liz. Liz goes baseline, looks to float, and then a foul will be called on Dennis. She met her at the apex of that jumper and caught her with the body. Hendricks into the game for Lowe. Payne will come or make that Bianco into the game for Franklin. Liz will shoot two more. She has 6 points, 3 rebounds, and the free throw's no good. She's 2 of 6 from the foul line. We trail by 20, 48-28. Liz makes the second. Down 48-29. And now I see Haley Franklin limping in front of the Ottawa bench, holding her left hip. They're checking out of the game, and that is a terrible sight for Ottawa right now. They're already dealing with some injuries. Brooks Bragan's not playing tonight. Simon's trying to play on an ACL and MCL tear. They'll go down low to Dennis. Through the double team, kicks it out. Three-pointer from Klimkowski from straight away off the back rim. Thomas with the rebound and putback. And the dominance on the glass continues. They've out-rebounded Ottawa 34-18. And the largest lead of the game for Southwestern, up 21. Lob inside to Payne. They'll double team, kick it in the corner to Bianco. Jordan's bounce pass inside. She'll be called for the travel. Marlette into the game for Payne. Apologies, it'll be for Vaughn. A little confusion there for Ottawa on who was coming in. 50-29 lead for Southwestern. Looking for their first KCAC win of the year. Right side, Klimkowski. Screen set by Thomas. Hendricks gets a piece of it, forces the loose ball to midcourt. Klimkowski. That's going to be an illegal screen on Thomas. So they called it. They called the foul on Ottawa. And Coach Scott has to be careful right now. I understand the frustration, though. And it happened right in front of me up in the crow's nest as that's team foul number 2 on Ottawa. Hendricks didn't even have time to avoid the screen. It was put on her so quickly. Now, I think the entire Southwestern team ran to the other end of the floor. It was so obvious. Anderson, jab step, dribbles left hand, guarded by Bankett. Left side, Grady. Grady in the lane, hands it off to Thomas. Thomas for 3 in the corner. It's an air ball, and that'll be a shot clock violation and a turnover to Ottawa. 50-29 Builders with 3:50 left in the third. Braves still looking for their first three-pointer of the game. They are 9 of 35 overall. Left wing Bankett. She'll look to drive on Thomas. Gets by her. Takes the contact from Dennis. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. For Sydney Dennis, her third personal. Bankett will shoot 2 for OU with 5 points. She makes the first one. Kennedy's 4 of 5 from the foul line. Has 2 boards, 6 points. Nothing has come easy for Ottawa. Second one good for Bankett. Simone's returns for Southwestern. Thomas will check out. Donnie Thomas has had a good game. 4 points and 7 rebounds. Simone back to Anderson. Ottawa's full court trap really hasn't generated a whole lot of turnovers. More of those have come in the half court. They forced 14 builder turnovers, but the shooting percentage for them has just been outrageous. Klimkowski thought about the step back three. They go down low to Dennis. They ISO. It'll help defense. They'll kick it out to Klimkowski for 3 again. Cross front rim. Rebound by Hendricks. Braves have numbers. Get past far side to Bianco. Jordan crosses over. Gets to the left corner. Down low, they'll go to Payne. Payne to Marlette. Chad Stepp looks to get the runner off the glass. No. Anderson had the rebound. Gets it back. Ottawa going to trap right in front of their own bench, and they call a blocking foul on Ottawa. Going to be their third. For Marlette, her second personal. Marlette comes out. Lowe will come back in. Braves down 50-31. 2:59 left in the third quarter. Final regular season game. Handed off to Klimkowski, and that double team bounced past to Simone. She lost it. Would have been a double dribble. Instead finds Grady in the corner for 3. Good. 8-3 of the game for Southwestern. And a push-off called on the Builders. Will send Ottawa to the line. That's team foul number 5. 4th personal on Klimkowski. Thomas returns after that 4th foul. Team averages 4 made threes per game. Tonight they have 8. Hendricks free throw, no good. It's been a backwards day so far in the KCAC, and you talk about the loss from Sterling. You're going to have to go back 4 or 5 years. The last time they've lost a game by 20 points in conference play. They fell 89-68 to a red-hot Oklahoma Wesleyan team on the women's side. Second free throw is good for Hendricks. 53-32 with 2:33 left in the third. Ottawa had cut it down to 16 before it ballooned back out to 21. Simone's with the jumper from the elbow. No. Rebound by Lowe. Lemire the other way. Crossing over. Attacking in the lane. Kicks it in the corner to Bankett. Bianco open for 3. Yes. Jordan Bianco hits Ottawa's first 3 of the game. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. It goes on Hendricks. Team foul number 4. It was on the inbound. Hendricks. Wait to see. They said Hendricks will actually check out. That's her second personal. It'll be Haley Franklin into the game. For Hendricks with 2:10 left in the third, and Ottawa trailing by 18. Braves' only lead was at 2-0. Since then, it's been all Southwestern. At the end of one, it was 19-13. At half, it was 41-23, and right now 53-35. With 2 minutes left in the third. Grady, bounce pass to Anderson at the point. Down low, they'll go to Dennis. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Liz. As that bounce pass, unfortunately, baited Vaughn into going for the reach-in. Dennis to shoot 2. Sydney Dennis, 8 points, 14 rebounds. This is her 6th free throw of the game attempted, and she'll make the first one. Second for Sydney Dennis is good. And it's back to 20-point advantage, 55-35. 1:50 left in the third. Franklin right wing for Bankett. Kennedy to the foul line, back up top to Bianco. Vaughn sets the screen for Jordan. Jordan into the corner for Franklin. Throws a bounce pass at her shins. Is able to recover. Franklin through the contact, and it'll be a foul call on Southwestern. It's going to go on Grady. More free throws for OU. Grady's fourth. And the game for Southwestern is Chris Hyman. Franklin shoots 2 for OU. Razor 14 of 25 from the foul line as Franklin hits the first one. One more upcoming for Franklin. Haley with 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting, has 6 as she makes both. Sub for the Braves. Simons comes in for Bianco. Anderson's inbound going to be deflected by Bankett, out of play. Simone's will inbound in the far right-hand corner in the backcourt. Going to have to throw it near midcourt. Timeout taken by Whitney Corley with 1:34 left. Another one to prevent a 5-second violation. 55-36 Southwestern. We have 1:34 left in the third. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
How do you make the most of your land? If you ask the Wrens, who run with us on a John Deere mower, they tell you,
I mow first, then I do all the trimming.
But the Hubbards, who work behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, would say,
If it's something you want, just go after it and try it.
Then there's the Mosers, who may mention from the seat of their John Deere Gator UTV,
You can't be all work and not play.
there are millions of ways to make the most of your land. Learn how to make the most of yours at Deere.com. Nothing runs like a Deere.
55-36 lead for the Builders. It's the second timeout used by Whitney Corley, head coach for Southwestern. 1:34 left in the third quarter. Builders leading 55-36. Well, actually, on the scoreboard in the building it says 55-36, but the online stats say 37. We'll wait and see if there's a change. They do cross half court, and Franklin's going to earn a jump ball with Hyman. We'll stay with Southwestern. Bianco returns for Ottawa. Simons takes a seat. Hyman will inbound in front of the Southwestern bench. 22 on the shot clock. Hyman's inbound to Simone's, taken away by Bianco. Going to find Lowe on the outlet. Amir to the bucket, through the contact, scores anyways, and then afterwards comes up limping. She was hopping on her left leg like it could have been a knee or an ankle. She has to come out of the game. Yes, she does. So at least for one play, we'll have to come out. She's not bleeding. I'm not sure why she has to come out of the game. Officials stopped play. So now Hendricks will have to come in for Lowe. And Lowe going to go right back to the scorer's table. Inbound going to be taken away by Haley. Franklin steps through the contact. Bucket's no good, but she'll shoot free throws. He's still working to try and get back into this game. Hendricks in for Lowe. Based off the crew we have tonight, referee-wise, these are not three individuals we've seen all year, at least up in the northeast part of the state. Free throw good for Franklin. Haven't really seen them any of the away games either. Franklin makes the first. Second one no good. Braves are 16 of 28 from the free throw line. 15-point lead, Ottawa on a 6-0 run. Left-hand dribble, Simone's for three, yes. And Ottawa not switching on screens on the perimeter right now. They've got to find a way to at least challenge. Ninth three of the game for the Builders. And they're up by 18. Simones has 11. Bounce pass right side to Franklin. Goes by Anderson through the contact, trying to score. Haley kind of double clutch. Bankett picks up the loose ball and then throws it away, looking for Bianco. It's going to be over and back on Ottawa. Ninth turnover on the Braves. .6.1 left in the third, 58-40 advantage for Southwestern. 9 threes on 22 attempts for the Builders. Pass inside to Anderson. Lost her glasses, still scores after the play. 20-point lead at 60-40. Franklin in the lane, left-hand layup's good. 13 seconds left in the third, 60-42 Builders. Haley Franklin offensively is starting to find it a little bit. Pass is stolen. Look inside. Bankett to beat the buzzer. She does. 60-44 Southwestern at the end of three. So maybe some momentum for OU to end the third quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Oh, like storms.
It's okay. Let's talk about how we can stay safe during a storm. The safest place to take shelter from a tornado or a windstorm is in an interior room, on the lowest level of a building, or in a basement or a safe room.
Talk to your child about storm safety today. For more information, visit ksready.gov. A message from the Kansas Division of Emergency Management.
Ottawa trails 60-44 as we start the fourth quarter, but Ottawa coming alive a little bit. That was a quick 8-3 run by the Braves to finish the quarter. After trailing by 21 in the third, they trail by 16. Going into the fourth, Franklin, Vaughn, Bianco, Lowe, and Bankett to start the fourth for OU. Inside, again, Franklin going straight to the rim, draws a foul on Anderson, and she'll shoot two more. Or actually, they call it on Sydney Dennis. She's going to pick up her fourth personal. And what does Whitney Corley do? Free throw good for Franklin. Haley with 9. 9:51 left in the fourth quarter. Last one, or the second one, good for Haley. Braves score the first two of the fourth quarter. 60-46 lead for Southwestern. In trouble. They're trying to throw it off the leg of Bankett, and they do. It'll be Southwestern possession with 23 on the shot clock, and another timeout called by Southwestern with 9:44 left. Just a 30-second timeout. 60-46. Builders lead. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email kofo@kofo.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Haley Franklin's coming alive in the second half. She has 11 points, 5 of 6 from the foul line. Kennedy Bankett with 9 and Vaughn with 7. Southwestern out of that timeout. They've used 3 timeouts in the last 5 minutes going back into the third quarter. 18 on the shot clock for Southwestern, leading by 14. As close as Ottawa's been since the second quarter. Good job by Lowe to help out on Anderson. Hands it off to Grady. Grady to Choate. Goes through her hands. Lost the ball. Can Ottawa get a steal? No, they can't. They kick it in the corner to Grady. She loses it out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by Ottawa. So 2 on the shot clock for Southwestern. Sub for Ottawa will bring Hendricks in for Bankett. Just 2 on the shot clock, though, for Southwestern. They had to take Dennis out as they bring Thomas in. They kick it out to Grady. 2 on the shot clock. Runner to beat the shot clock. Banks hard. And the rebound by Janiyah Hendricks. Hendricks the other way. Full sprint. Blows it up. Has Lowe all alone. Doesn't see her. Hendricks goes baseline. Steps through. Runner off the bottom of the rim. And the rebound by Southwestern. Just trying to do too much. Simone's down the middle of the lane. Offensive rebound by Thomas. Put back is good. And she actually ran over her own teammate to get the rebound. In the corner, Bianco. Back to Hendricks. To Lowe. Hands it off to Franklin. 8:45 to go. Braves trailing by 16. Vaughn at the elbow. Drives on Choate. Through the contact. Scores off the glass with the right hand. (62-48) Southwestern. Right wing Grady. Jab step driving on Bianco. Back up top to Simone. To Grady for 3 on the wing again. No. Rebound by Lowe. Ottawa needs to go quickly. That pass is tipped and taken away by Choate. The 2-on-1 the other way. Right side Anderson. Anderson gets it back. They'll kick it right side. Pass is going to be taken away by Hendricks. She keeps it alive. Falls into the stands on the far side. Finds Lowe. Amir. Left side Franklin. Haley in the corner. Bianco for 3. No, it's off the mark and a late whistle. Foul will be called on Ottawa. Away from the ball. It goes on Lowe. Big opportunity there for the Braves. Comes up short. Jordan just 1 of 4 from 3. Guzman will come in for Franklin. End of the game for Southwestern is Klimkowski with 4 fouls. Full court pressure again by OU. Choate will inbound for the Builders. Choate inbound, ball's loose. Diving forward is Bianco, and a timeout called by Ottawa. I don't even know how many they have left. Got to be down to just 1 or 2, but Bianco gets the steal, calls the timeout. 62-48 Southwestern. The full timeout called by Ottawa with 7:52 to go. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
At Panera, you can say yes to both of your cravings. We call it You Pick Two. And with over 465 pairings, you'll find a meal sure to satisfy any mood. Are you feeling both fresh and fun? Pick our Fuji apple salad with a new Thai chicken soup. Or maybe you're feeling classic and bold. Pair some creamy mac and cheese with our new Citrus Asian Crunch salad. Pick your perfect pair and order a You Pick Two today. Panera, the familiar made fantastic.
Oh, like storms.
It's okay. Let's talk about how we can stay safe during a storm. The safest place to take shelter from a tornado or a windstorm is in an interior room, on the lowest level of a building, or in a basement or a safe room.
Talk to your child about storm safety today. For more information, visit ksready.gov. A message from the Kansas Division of Emergency Management.
Jordan Bianco off the steal, called the timeout. And it will be Ottawa to inbound on the far side, trailing by 14. Inbound will go to Hendricks. Right side, dribbles to the middle of the floor. Hendricks trying to get all the way inside. Can't get the layup to go. Falls to the floor hard. And just waited too long to put that ball up. Thomas was going to go down low. Had Choate all alone on the block. Just didn't see her. And they'll reset with Anderson, which really isn't a bad thing for the Builders right now as they run some more clock, leading by 14. Guzman will guard Simone. Lost the handle. Can Ottawa get on the floor and get it? Vaughn fighting with Simone, and it'll be a jump ball. Will stay with Southwestern. Sub for the Braves. Payne will come in for Vaughn. Anderson inbounds in front of the Builder bench. Goes to Thomas, then back to Simone, who takes over at the point. 3 on the shot clock for Simone. She kicks it out to Choate for 3. No good. Rebound by Guzman. Alyssa looking right side. Players fall down. Ottawa has an opportunity, just doesn't see it as Thomas fell down. Payne was all alone. They'll hand it off to Hendricks at midcourt. 7 minutes left. Braves down by 14. Lowe brings it back up top at the point. Get past in the corner to Guzman. Alyssa through the contact draws the foul on the baseline. It'll be team foul number 2 on the Builders in the fourth quarter. Klimkowski fouls out of the game. Klimkowski finishes with 8 points and 2 rebounds. The Builders will bring Grady off the bench. Bianco inside the Payne, off the glass, basket in the foul for Kinesia. Payne gets Ottawa closer. Great play off the inbounds. IOU gets them within 12. How long do you keep Sydney Dennis on the bench if you're Whitney Corley? Maybe Ottawa gets within 7 or 8, but Payne hits the free throw. It completes the and one. Braves within 11. Dribbling behind the back is Simone. Guarded by Guzman at midcourt. Looking left side to Anderson. Anderson. Right corner for Simone. Three-pointer on the way. Hits the front rim. Loose ball picked up by Thomas. Her shot off the glass. No good. Rebound by Lowe. As Southwestern starting to cool down. Lowe up top for Bianco. Jordan 6:08 to play. 17 on the shot clock. Lowe looks to attack. In the lane, steps through. Might have been hit on the face by Thomas. Couldn't draw a whistle. And that's got to be something, either a flop warning or a charge, no whistle. Loose ball taken away by Guzman. Ball is loose. Payne spinning right side, finds Hendricks. Hendricks, right wing to Guzman. Alyssa trying to find a cutting Payne. It's taken away. 62-51. 2 big missed opportunities for OU. Grady, right side pass. Now they're going to call a foul on Ottawa. Team foul number 2. It goes on Guzman. That would have been a turnover as Grady threw it into the Southwestern bench. Bankett and Vaughn come in for Bianco and Lowe. Anderson's inbound, front of the scorer's table. Bounce pass up top for Hyman. Hyman, left side of the floor, crosses over, looking to the right side. Bounce pass off the foot of Anderson, picked up by Bankett for OU. Right wing for Guzman. Alyssa, right corner. Hendricks backing in on Choate, picks up her dribble, is in trouble. Finds Bankett down low, her layup no good. Can't get the putback either. And that's 3 easy ones for Ottawa in a row. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Ottawa trailing by 11. They're just going to continue to run as much clock as possible are the Builders. Looking for their first KCAC win of the season in the final game of the year. Thomas open for 3 on the wing. Good. Monet Thomas has 9. She averages 2 points per game. Hits the Builders 10-3. That might have done it. 14-point lead at 65-51. Bankett off the screen to Payne. Left wing for Guzman. Guzman double team, finds Payne. Payne in the lane, fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Lowe comes in, as does Bianco. Guzman and Hendricks will sit. Free throw no good for Kinesia. Ottawa 20 of 33 from the foul line. They have forced 21 Southwestern turnovers. They've only come up with 13 points. Payne airballs the second. (65-51) Builders. And a steal by Ottawa. It'll be Lowe the other way all by herself. Almost tripped up by Hyman. Missing the layup was Lowe. And then the putback by Vaughn draws a foul. Braves are 15 of 48 overall and 1 of 9 from 3. Liz will shoot 2. Hyman comes out. Thomas comes in for Southwestern, leading by 14 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to play. Liz misses the first one. 3 straight misses from Ottawa. Braves as a team have fallen to 11th in the conference from the foul line at just 65% on the year. Vaughn makes the second. Tonight they are 58%. They trail by 13, 65-52. Trying to draw a charge with Bankett. Choate inside. Thomas loses the handle. Bianco comes away with it. And a jump ball, which will give Ottawa possession. Her and Grady get tied up. Men's game will follow at, scheduled for 5 o'clock, but we haven't even done it is senior night, so we haven't even done the women's ones yet, so expect the men's game to probably start somewhere between 5:15 and 5:30 at a minimum. 3:45 left. Braves down by 13. Sydney Dennis back into the game. Vaughn steps through a double team and draws another foul, and she'll shoot 2 more. His free throw is good. Cuts it to 12. Braves have been within 11 at 62-51. Vaughn misses the second. Loose ball picked up by Lowe. Can Ottawa get another opportunity? Down low they go to Payne. Payne inside for Lowe. Layup's good. Falling down. Down by 10 is OU, 65-55. And a shove on the shoulder by Bankett. And then she's asking why she can't get an offensive foul either. It'll just be a sub. Excuse me, thought it was a timeout. It'll be a sub. Simones comes in for Thomas. 13 foul on OU, second personal on Kennedy Bankett. Braves are within 10 at 65-55, 3:22 left. Simone right side for Grady. Screen set by Choate. Vaughn steps out on it. Anderson, right corner, 3 from Simone. Hits the base of the rim. Vaughn gets the rebound. She'll go the other way, 3-on-2. Liz to Bianco. Jordan in the lane. Dribbles back out. Inside they'll go to Payne. Payne trying to work over Dennis. Nowhere to go. Has to go back out to Vaughn. Braves have to work quickly. Low for 3 in the corner. No. Rebound by Dennis. With 2:52 left. Braves have clawed back after being down by 21. Choate up top for Anderson. Down low they go to Dennis. Dennis, power dribble, off the glass, scores. Two minutes and 30 seconds left. 67-55 Builders. And Ottawa going to take one of their final timeouts with 2:25 left. The 30-second timeout. You listen to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KLFO.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Braves trail by 12, 55 as we have 2:25 left in the fourth quarter. Ottawa has improved from the field. They're up to 31%, but that 1 of 10 just looms largely right now. The Builders are 10 of 27 from 3. Bianco to inbound on the far side in front of the student section. Hendricks returns into the game. Inbound will go to her. Janaya, right wing pass to Vaughn. Braves have 2:19 left to come up with 12 points here. Vaughn in the lane, steps through off the glass. No, ball tipped around, picked up by Vaughn as she gets her own rebound. Liz hands it off to Hendricks, then back to Bianco. 2:04 left. Jordan up top to Janaya. Janaya lost the handle, and then she draws a foul on a reach-in on Anderson. Story of the game has been the second chance point, 18-6 in favor of the Builders, and then the three-point shooting at 10 of 27. Hendricks will shoot 2 for Ottawa. One in and out. Ottawa has gone 1 of 5 on their last 6. Make it 1 of 6. Minute 55 left. Ottawa down by 12. Simone's lose it out of bounds, though. Another turnover on Southwestern. They're 24th. Low to inbound for Ottawa. Inbound will go to Hendricks near midcourt. Minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Hendricks left wing crosses over, driving in the lane. Finger rolls it off the back rim and in. Cuts it to 10 with a minute 40 to go. Anderson. Braves still have 2 fouls before they put Southwestern in the bonus. Bounce pass right side, stolen away by Liz. Vaughn finds Bankett all the way to the bucket. Foul and the bucket, or the bucket and the foul. Excuse me, for Kennedy Bankett. Gets Ottawa within 8. Not a smart foul there from Simone. As Bankett was going to get the layup either way, but a shove in the back from Simone earns an opportunity for a 3-point play. Bankett, 9 points. Trying to go into double digits. Simone picks up her 3rd. Bankett for the 3-point play, completes it. 23rd make from the foul line for OU tonight. They are 23 of 41. Brady in the left corner, able to get by 2 defenders. They set a screen on Bianco. They'll dribble right in front of their own bench, leading by 7, 67-60. They're going to go down low to Dennis. Dennis in the lane, turn around with the left hand, good. Gives them a 9-point lead at 69-60, a minute 7 to play. Hendricks driving by Choate, gets to the rim, lays it in with a minute to go. Ottawa just looking tired, down by 7 with 55 seconds to play. Braves will double team on Anderson. Timeout called by Southwestern. 51.7 to go. Leading by 7, 69-62. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I perform for our high school choir director, who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the high school in your community.
Local radio continues to stand out among all audio platforms. Why? Because local radio broadcasters are one of you. Members of the community who see, care about, and understand what's going on in our hometowns. Local radio supports businesses and schools while also providing breaking news and weather, plus local events coverage and entertainment. Staying connected to our communities is at the heart of what we do. Trusted, accessible, free. Kansas broadcasters remain focused on you.
Braves have battled to get it within 7 with that turnaround from Sydney Dennis to stretch it back out. With 51.7 left. It is Builders basketball. They lead by 7 with 51.7 left. Grady will inbound on the far side. Braves still have to commit 2 fouls. That's the first person I'd foul if I was Ottawa that went into Dennis. Now they'll go back to Anderson. Can run this under 30 seconds. Grady, Ottawa's going to wait to foul, and now they do with 41.1. And team foul number 4. Whistle and a foul called on Ottawa before the inbound. It goes on Bankett, her third, 5th team foul. That means free throws for Southwestern. Anderson is 51% foul shooter, but it's been the norm today. She has 4 for 4. The lefty's first free throw, no good off the back rim. Who is on the floor right now? Those 3-point shooters are going to be Bankett, Bianco, and Lowe. Second for Anderson, good. 70 to 62. Ottawa going to take a timeout. They trail 70-62, 41.4 to go. Full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch? Well, that's not true for students in Kansas. Free breakfast, too. Every student, every age, every school day. All you have to do is be enrolled at a Kansas school and enjoy eating safe and delicious meals free of charge. Turns out there really are free lunches because healthy food fuels hungry minds.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Education, the USDA, and this station.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
70 to 62, the lead for the Builders with 41.1 to play. Other final scores on the women's side so far. Number 8, Sterling falls to Oklahoma Wesleyan, 89-68 in Bartlesville. St. Mary over York, 82-75. Those men's game scores, Sterling, who's in last place in the KCAC, currently leading first place Oklahoma Wesleyan, 26-25, right before halftime. Inbound will go to Hendricks. She tries to get all the way to the bucket on Anderson and draws the foul with 34.0. Hendricks will shoot 2. Shania has played extensive minutes again tonight as she makes the first one. Played a season high 15 minutes. Based off what I have here, she's sitting around 16 or 17 minutes tonight. Second one for Hendricks is good. 70-64. Ottawa will have to foul immediately. Simones will come in for Thomas. Braves are going to have to hope for a steal on the inbound. Choate. Inbound to Simone. Braves will bring a trap, and then they foul with 29.9. They let her dribble it out for about 5 seconds. Simones will shoot 2. Simone's a 42% foul shooter. Freshman from Alexandria, Louisiana. First one off the back rim, no good. Simones, that was her first miss from the foul line. She was 2 for 2 up to that point. Second one, no good either. Ottawa gets the rebound. 28 seconds left, down by 6. Hendricks dribbling, still dribbling. Ottawa's got to get a quick basket. They'll kick it up to Lowe for 3. No, Banks off the backboard. Rebound by Choate with 15 seconds left. And they're going to throw it off the leg of Simons with 12.2 as it goes out of bounds off Ottawa. See if Ottawa decides to foul or not. Timeout called by Southwestern. 12.2 left and leading by 6. 70-64. We'll take a break. You listen to Auto University women's basketball on KOFO.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
It'll be here before you know it, so mark your calendar now and don't miss the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo coming March 5th and 6th at the ORC Goppard Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand, and if you'd like to be one of them, email sales@kofo.com or call 785-242-1220.
70-64, the lead for Southwestern with 12.2 left. Foul by Ottawa sends the Builders back to the line as everyone's in the bonus. Choate with the inbound, right side dribble, brings it right side to Grady. Lost the handle, almost goes out of bounds. Then she does lose it with 5.6. But Ottawa didn't foul immediately, so it ran off 7 seconds. Inbound will go to Hendricks with 5.6 to play. Ottawa needs one quickly. Hendricks going to pull up straight away. No. And that will do it as Ottawa falls 70-64 to Southwestern. We'll take a break. You'll listen to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
Southwestern wins their first KCAC game of the season as they knock off Ottawa 70-64. Braves will fall to 8-20, 6-18, and will fall to the 11th seed as they wait to see who they will play on Monday. It'll be at 7 o'clock. Make sure you stay up to date at OttawaBraves.com and then also at KOFO as Ottawa will be the 11th seed taking on the 6th seed Monday night at 7 o'clock. I want to wrap up our women's coverage when we come back. It's pregame for the men. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness.